The one word I would use to describe the film is engaging.
Introspective.
Meditative.
Leading.
Existential.
Serene.
Spontaneous.
Personal.
Home.
It's going to challenge you.
Well, I love trains.
I love the train. It was beautiful.
I've been taking trains all my life, so I like that scene.
I thought it was very colorful.
It was an unexpected camera move.
The blues of the sky and the train and how beautiful it was. The moment the plane passed by, and I was in awe of sort of the kismet of that.
Those don't resonate with me like a train does.
There was just grass and then more grass and more grass.
And I like the grass, and I like being in grass.
You could almost smell them and feel them, and that's the kind of grass you want to feel on your skin.
I felt that this was going to be a story about nature versus nurture.
Traffic in the back, there was some sort of drudgery, but yet the still moments and what you're focusing on is what keeps you moving.
At the end of the season, it's just this brittle, crunchy, the lifespan of grass.
I saw the truck as a relic of the past.
It's an overhead shot, and it's a really cool green truck. It's the kind of trucks that I like to look at.
I like the idea with the glasses in the car.
I feel like he was reminiscing about the past.
No, he went to the Hoover Dam.
Oh, it was glorious. I really liked it.
At first I thought it was little islands, and then I realized, oh, it's a dam. It's holding back water. It's holding back.
It's a very Kubrickian shot because it's straight on from above.
The dam shot really kind of pulled me in.
Here's this natural thing, and yes, dams are great.
It's our intended influence on nature.
It made me think of the American flag in a different kind of way.
The plane with the long trail went out of the picture, and then
plane got under the flag. The music stopped.
And we had the flag flapping in the corner, and we had the planes flying overhead. I want to say there are two contrails.
Let me just say, first of all, I'm uncomfortable with sexuality in any sort of expression.
That was an unhappy scene for me.
I kept thinking it was going to be funny, and it was not funny. I'm not surprised to see that in your musings on life that you might have a good bit of negative stuff to say about Christianity.
I didn't feel comfortable watching it, so I guess that's probably the goal.
There's this is rape, and well, there's a kidnapping, and then there seems to be a rape, and then it's not a rape. It's that there's a person being abused almost out of something.
And then the blood, and it's just, and then the cross and crucifix, and yeah, it was heavy and maybe a little over.
It seemed like he's shaming him.
Do you know why?
Because he's gay?
The abduction and the conversion therapy, the horrors of conversion therapy, which is a horror.
Religious groups kidnap you and then take you and make you not gay.
I thought it was really dark, and I was really worried about what was going to happen.
I was so angry and so frustrated, and then I started thinking about this idea of motion, and I was like, okay, going back to the dam, like we're stopping something natural happening and reshaping it and deciding what of it can go through and what of it can't, and when it can and when it can't.
You can look at the sequence as the character who's going through the conversion therapy as dying. It comes out of the bathtub, which can, I guess, be emblematic of rebirth in some way, rising up out of water. And then he has the tulip.
This real tight shot for a fleeting moment of a lily.
I was just talking about Mapplethorpe's exhibit at the Guggenheim yesterday with Henry.
And after that whole erotic thing, I like openly giggled because it just looks like the good version of a penis coming out of a zipper. It's just like, hey.
When you see in the movies, like man and woman kissing, like we sort of go well with it. Like we're so used to that, we don't even think.
They're totally penises to me.
I think he went with what felt right, you know? Yeah. Instead of like what he was taught.
It's like it truly is a breath of fresh air, and you can breathe gently and easily now.
I wasn't so terribly comfortable when the gay guys started kissing, you know?
It made me a little uncomfortable, but not particularly so.
But two guys kissing, it's like all those things that you think the woman is going to really like, the two guys seem to really enjoy.
Oh, look at those guys, they found each other, isn't that adorable? Which was great. I mean, it was such a nice relief after what I'd been through before to see those two boys just own it in such a not self-conscious, like loving and innocent way.